Alright, I have repermethrin sprayed our clothes. They lasted about 4 weeks. No, sorry, about 5 to 6 weeks and about 4 washes until we started seriously noticing the ticks on us again. So it says 6 weeks or 6 washes because of the agitation is how long it lasts. We got about 5 to 6 weeks and 4 washes, plus constant sweat and weather. All right, so out of Great Barrington.
I have glasses now.
Do have glasses now. No longer hiking in sunglasses only. Great Barrington was actually surprisingly affordable, first of all, for a tourist town.
Yep.
And as noted, there is a laundromat there.
Yes.
And the hitchhiking was actually pretty nice.
It was great. I mean, okay, so first of all, highly recommend being a woman and hitchhiking.
It does make it easier.
Way easier to get a hitch.
In a skirt. Or having just long hair with a skirt on might just help.
Might work. But yeah, we got picked up by some interesting folks.
Not like interesting in the bad way.
No, but like cool, interesting, like
These like
artsy, savvy, knowledgeable, connected people. Like it was weird.
Two old guys who very much were of like the Abbott and Costello kind of genre. Just like making all these like they're just like two old men making like the craziest weird jokes, and they're just riffing off of each other and
for 3 miles at 30 miles an hour. So like
it was a good time.
It was fun. And then the other hitch that we had, like it sounded like he knew every influential person in the region and was like, oh yes, my buddy who was in charge of the ski area, and my other buddy who was like, we're just like, wow, this is great. Yeah. So
good times had. Now headed forward, we have what's coming up, the Ice Gulch, where we probably won't see snow, but it's just like a really deep ravine just outside of Great Barrington, where well into the summer there's sometimes snow in there, but
not this year, I think this
year
could be proven wrong in the next 5 minutes.
However, I'm glad we had rain last night, so hopefully that helps our water supplies.
It's so much cooler out today. We're not boiling. It's so nice.
So I'm going to enjoy the hike. Yes. Here I am, just trying to get some like footage of this freaking cliff. I reiterate, cliff and Wayfinder just.
You want me to do it again?
No, don't do it again. Standing on the edge and leaning over and looking as far down as she can. Cliff edge bad. See how I'm like a healthy, respectable, like 1.5 feet from the cliff? No.
There's no ice.
No. You like that boulder?
Yeah, nice boulder. Okay, so we saw the newts. We've seen several of them, and fun thing about those newts is that they are an indicator species. So if you're seeing them, that means that the surrounding environment is probably pretty healthy, but if they disappear, that's like a warning sign to environmental scientists that the area is doing poorly. So cool.
Don't squish them.
Don't squish them.
Very important. And cute.
They can regrow their tails and all of their limbs.
We have literally seen so many of these guys today. There's another one. There's a really tiny one in there. So basically they kind of stay in this little stage here until they find a good water source, and then they change into a bigger adult.
Oh, Mount Wilcox Shelter. Built 1939. 1 year before my house. Must not be too bad.
Alright, so we're stopping tonight at the South Mount Wilcox Shelter. It's going to get pretty windy tonight, so we are going to stay in the shelter. It has 4 bunks, but we got here fairly early, even on a Saturday, and no one's here yet. So we are going to take the loft area to kind of block the wind. So we're getting water from this spring right here. Ridge Runner was just up here, and he said, as a Ridge Runner, I am supposed to tell you to always filter your water. He, however, dunked his bottle in there and drank straight from it. I guess he feels pretty confident on the spring. Yeah, it's probably okay because it comes through all the rocks. But
Those springs are pretty safe, but
what if a deer peed in it?
we're still filtering ours.
So here we are, just minding our own business, adjusting our packs, and then like 20 feet away from us, one of these big old branches just drops out of that tree, just all willy-nilly, not even a heavy breeze. All right, we just finished a very long and pretty serious, but relatively smooth downhill. So we were able to haul down it pretty fast. You can kind of see the mountain there behind me. I was carrying way too much water, so it was probably a little hard on my knees. Next up, we've got this like random little hill we've got to climb in the bottom of our valley. It has been going pretty good today. It's been actually really cool since the heat the other day and the rain came through. So we're making pretty good time. Hi, what you doing?
I'm crossing this bridge. Kinda.
It looks safe. This whole boardwalk we've been doing, very safe.
Not as rickety as we're past it, actually.
Yeah, this is the last little bridge we crossed. Very rickety, very shaky, very much water beneath. All right, so last night we met a guy named, or a hiker named Hamblaze.
Yes.
He was called that because he touches all the blazes on the trail, and I guess when he was a child, he was 12, he told his dad he was gonna hike the entire AT and touch all the northbound blazes.
Yeah, he made that decision on his first ever backpacking trip when he was a kid.
So when he told me that, I was like, I immediately thought like, I don't know if you had this thought, but I thought of like little Anakin Skywalker from The Phantom Menace.
I'm gonna be the first one to see them all. I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cute.
You go, Hamblaze. Cutie. We have, oh, it's dark. It's fine. Whatever.
Ah.
Light. All right, we've made it to, what's it called?
Upper Goose Pond Cabin.
Upper, it is right there, Upper Goose Pond Cabin. We're gonna take a 0 here. Do some lake setting. Hopefully the weather's nice. Worst case scenario, there's a porch.
There's a living room
There's a living room.
with a very nice caretaker named Cricket.
Yep,
And,
that's the current caretaker for the week.
Yeah.
And it's his first time doing it. He says he doesn't drink coffee. He made coffee this morning for the first time, and apparently everybody said it was delicious. But you know, you're pleasing hikers.
Yeah, we're easy.
How
We're easy
easy.
to please.
You know, a lot of bunks, new mattresses. We'll probably go check out the docks tomorrow.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Happy zeros.
Happy to be here.